Welcome back to Stories from the River, our summer episodes, our summer season, really highlighting our Founders Scholarship Fund winners, recipients. And today, what an amazing opportunity to not just sit with a two-time Founders Scholarship Fund winner, Kaiya McDonald.
Hello.
Welcome back to the pod.
Thank you for having me back.
It's so good to see you back. Love your smile. I can't wait to dive in and hear about year 2 at NC. I'm sorry, North Carolina A&T.
Yes, sir.
Go Aggies.
Yes.
All right, go Aggies. But this year, you brought your mom.
I did.
You brought your mom. Orlanda.
Hi.
Orlanda Stewart. Welcome to Stories from the River.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Stories from the River, a show in which we go behind the scenes at Broad River Retail.
Orlanda, you've been with Broad River Retail for 13 years. You are a leader in our customer experience team, or CX All-Stars.
I am.
Which, by the way, just got recognized nationally as one of the best call centers, customer experience teams in the nation.
Amazing.
We did. Woohoo.
You're excited? So
yes.
we came up a little short. Came in second place, but it's okay.
That's okay.
Yes.
Something to keep striving
Yes.
for. So this is really cool.
It is.
Not only do we get to kind of check in on season 2 and hear about kind of how your year's been at A&T, but we also get to kind of hear from mom.
Yes.
So, all right, well, let's get into it. So, first things first, like application process comes up and you think about applying again. Why not? I mean, that's what it's there for. Tell us about the process. Tell us about kind of what inspired you to apply to the Founders Scholarship Fund.
I feel like the same as last year. I kind of have a drive for things, and I know if I put my mind to it, I can do it. I think it came to the point where I was like, why not? Certain things I like being prepared for certain things, and I kind of had the mindset before the scholarship even came out that I was going to do it.
You already knew you were going to do it.
Yes.
Yeah. And you like to be prepared.
Yes.
You're studying to obtain and secure a degree in nursing, so that is a good thing.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So, Mom, like, how about you? I mean, first year going to A&T, she wins the scholarship. Year 2 comes around. How did you feel about the process?
First time, I guess we did it together. It's something that we did discuss. The second time around, I already knew she was going to do it. Plans were already in place. After winning the first scholarship, she was like, I'm going for the second one. So one thing about Kaiya is she is very determined. She has a lot of determination. So for her, it's always like she plans ahead for everything. So it was already planned ahead, and she knew after winning the first, there was this eagerness, and she's like, I'm going again. I'm going to win it again. So it was already planned.
It was premeditated.
Yeah.
Like, so tell me about this, like, planning, this muscle of planning, your determination, your drive. Where does that come from?
My mother. I will say, like, growing up, she always told me to be prepared and have my stuff ready when it's, I think also just within myself, I can't do anything without planning it. I just can't. I'm not kind of a up and go kind of person. I'm kind of like, okay, let me sit down and plan it. This is going to go like this, that's going to go like that, and it's going to go correctly. So I can be all calm during the process.
Very structured.
Yeah.
Kudos, Mom. Kudos. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Plenty of notes to take. We've got 2 boys. Both are now going to be in middle school.
Okay.
So
Wow.
that is a good lesson for
Yes.
all of our listeners. Plan.
Plan.
Keep that.
Keep planning.
Keep planning. So I remember I listened to our interview last year, right? When we talked about kind of A&T and all the things, favorite food, places you like to go on campus. You had some goals.
I did.
Back then, you already had some things that you were kind of thinking about achieving, planning.
Planning.
And so tell us about some of those.
Well, from the first podcast, my grades were still good. I had all A's and B's. So this year, I planned on having all A's and not having one B, and I did achieve that. And I got on the chancellor's list. Yes.
God, congratulations. Like,
Thank you.
I mean, well, first of all, I was gonna say, like, A's and B's, like, that's very good. It's not, I mean, I think the C's are like but yeah. But A's and B's are, I mean, hello, like, that's great.
Mhm.
And now to get straight A's, which you kind of called your shot last year. You kind of called your shot. You're planning. Mom, how proud are you of that?
I am very proud. Again, I know her determination. I know she's intentional. And as long as she puts something in place and she's like, I'm going to get it, it takes a lot to pull her back from that. That also comes in when it comes to controlling the way she goes hard. Like, she will have that book and everything is the book, like she said last year. So at times I do have to step in and tell her, hey, take a break. Do something else. Do something different. But her recreation, I mean, she is who she is.
That's right.
She loved her books on the way here. She was reading and
you're reading on the drive to the
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
I was.
What were you reading?
What's the book called?
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. For all of our listeners, I have not read that book. I have not read that book. But you mentioned taking a break, like a balance, right? I mean, and I think that's good, sound advice, right? We kind of have to find that balance. And so, okay, so you're on campus up in Greensboro, A&T. What'd you do? What'd you do to find that balance? Maybe you went to a football game or two. What were some of the things that you like to do to find balance?
To find balance, there's a lot of things. Obviously, our campus has a lot of things like events that they have, so we can have that balance. We also have wellness days that they have. Sometimes they'll bring food trucks to us. We'll have things to get our minds off of it. Like you mentioned, football games. I went to like one or two of those. Our football team didn't do that great this year, so I wasn't a big fan this year, but still supporting. There's a lot of there's hammocks on the campus too. So
fun.
Me and my roommate would just go swing a little bit. I started swimming more.
Okay.
It's just a lot of stuff. The gym maybe for like an hour just to get my mind off of the schoolwork.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
So just recreational stuff.
Some recreational.
Yes.
I love the wellness days.
Yes.
It was a little bit of a softball question there on the football. We had talked about that beforehand.
Yes.
What's going on with the Aggies? Tough.
Aggies do. We're gonna get it done.
Aggies do. Well, hopefully the spring practices are in summer. Yeah. Well, there's really only one way to go after the season.
Yes.
And please, for all my Aggie fans out there, like we're rooting for you.
Yes, we are.
Aggies do.
Aggies do.
Okay, let's increase the win count.
Yes.
So Kaiya can go to some more games this year. That's so much fun. Okay, so that's what you did for balance. Summer. It's the summer. I remember last year you had some big summer plans. I really loved your intentionality around giving back.
Thank you.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. With everything going on to make time, right? To make time for that. So tell us more about kind of that giving back. Where's that going to take you this summer?
Giving back. Well, let me start with this. Giving back is something that I do. I wouldn't say a hobby, but it's something that I love to do. This, like I said it previously, I like planning, but this is something that I don't plan. I usually just get up and go and do it. I can't say that. This summer though, actually soon I will be going to Barbados to give back some school supplies. I recently went to Barbados in March to give back clothes.
Oh wow.
But now I will go back for, the kids and give back some school supplies. I'm excited though. I'm really excited.
You should be. So you went in March. It was kind of a clothing drive. You bought them some clothes. And you do this in partnership with folks.
Oh, I just do it
Yeah.
by myself.
You going by
do it
yourself?
on-
Yes. On my own.
Mom, I mean, what do you when Kaiya says, "Hey, Mom, I'm going to go Barbados and bring them school supplies," like,
I have to support her. One of the good things about it is that in every or most countries, we do have immigrants from my country.
Mhm.
So my sister friend actually lives there. We went to school together, and that's where she goes, and stays and visit. So with this, her wanting to do the give back, she would actually stay there and they would go to schools or give people in the community. She is actually doing this venture this time with her roommate,
Yeah.
best friend. She is also on the trip. So, I have to support her.
Yeah.
It's something that I grew up knowing that you always give back. And I knew that people give to me. So my heart, and I make sure her, and of course I have a son.
Yeah.
They have those big hearts to give back to.
Yeah.
So far it has been prosperous.
What a beautiful example. What a beautiful example to pause to give back. And,
Yes.
and so and making time for that. That's we'll touch base after this interview to make sure you have plenty of school supplies.
Yes.
And so you can bring even more back
Yes.
to you with Barbados.
Right.
Thank
What a
you.
great way
Thank
to
you.
to fulfill
Yes.
really that important and that really important gift that your mom has really instilled in you and your
Yeah.
brother. So I love that. I
Thank
love
you.
that.
Thank
All right.
you.
So you're going to Barbados here in a bit.
Mhm.
What else? What tell me what else you got going on this summer?
Well, I
Work-wise?
am working.
Okay.
Happy CNA week to everyone. All the CNAs, happy CNA
Very
week.
nice.
Yes, it started yesterday. I am working at a home health care. It's a rehabilitation facility as well. So I just help around, do CNA duties. I do plan on trying to get into the no, I will get into the hospital. Let me
That's
speak
right.
that into existence.
Yeah.
Yes, that's pretty much it. More travels. My birthday is in July, so I will be celebrating.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah. Just prepare myself.
So it's great that you're already getting experience. Right?
Yes.
It's great that you're already, starting to learn and get into the field of
Mhm.
study nursing. So you got 2 more years. You're
I
halfway
do.
through.
Yes.
What do you think? What's been the biggest kind of like aha for you in studying about nursing or just kind of even getting this experience this summer?
My aha moment. I think learning patience,
Mm.
which I'm very grateful for because I was as a child I had patience, but in healthcare it's kind of a different type of patience. Like I've seen myself develop into a young lady more within the field because of my patience now. So I think that was my aha moment like, okay. This might not be something. Yeah. That was my aha moment and just realizing that I really want to be in this field. Like I just love helping and being there. Just seeing my patients be like, "Oh my gosh, thank you." And they're saying thank you for like things that we might take for granted.
Sure.
So it kind of makes me more easy like, okay, maybe I should start being more patient.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my aha moment.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's wonderful.
Mhm.
It's wonderful, one, that you have affirmation of like, hey, this is the field of study that I want to continue on.
Yes.
And then two, that, patience, like, and patience to kind of just take it all in, take it all
Yes.
in, and be that positivity to folks that are
Right.
going through something.
And it generally makes me happy seeing them smile a little
Yeah.
bit or just brighten up their day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you do that really well.
Thank you.
Really, really well. Bring that back to the Aggies.
Yeah.
Help them smile some more up there. Mom, how about you? I mean, nursing. Did you ever like when Kaiya said, "Hey, Mama, I want to be a nurse."
Kaiya has been, I guess, saying that she wanted to be a nurse before her words were even, you can even understand her words.
Wow.
I remember in the days, I do have a picture of her as a child. I had bought her this entire doctor's outfit and the little tools. And I would come home from work, you know, you're tired. And she would put on the entire suit and come in. She's like, are you okay? And she'd be just like pounding on every little
That's
thing and trying
amazing.
to check. I was like, oh my goodness. But it's a dream come true. I know it's something that she was working towards. So I just take it. So as she got older, you see she was more interested in the nursing. Moreover, it was her care, her care for people, her care for kids. So I kind of knew where she was gonna go. Her love for kids, and you know, eventually she was like, I really do want to be an OB. And again, I supported it. She did get her nursing CNA in high school through the county of Concord, our city, which was a proud moment.
Of course.
So she has already been through the motions. So her being in the field now, I can actually see the hunger for it. She wants to push and get it kind of faster. Again, we do have to control that and be like, let's sit down and talk about it, because if she can, yeah, she would go rapid.
Yeah.
So it's
I believe that.
yes. Conversations we're having just to see if she can manage it, if it's something she can do. But you know, we do have to pace her because Kaiya would be a runaway with everything.
She's determined.
Yes, she is.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. So a couple more. So couple more questions for you just around 2024 at Broad River. Our word of the year is connect. And so as we thought and as our team kind of put together the Founders Scholarship Fund essays and questions, one of the words that they wanted our potential recipients to try to kind of connect with what was that theme. And so tell us more about kind of when you heard about connect in 2024. What did that mean to you?
Connect meant a lot of things. I feel like you can use connect in different ways, different aspects, different scenarios. During that time when I was reading it, I was in school, so I kind of connected it with my drive to nursing, also with the relationships that support me during that time, you know? So I kind of used that word to establish like a structure.
Okay. Yeah.
I just didn't want to focus on one thing with Connect. I wanted to focus on relationship. I wanted to focus on schooling.
Yep.
I wanted to focus on myself. So with Connect, it was just a lot. Like my mind is going everywhere. It was a lot to put on the paper.
Well, and just hearing you kind of and seeing you kind of talk through it, it's multidimensional.
Yes, there
It's
we go. Exactly.
multidimensional. Like there's so many different aspects of connection, of connect. And I love how, like, I mean, no surprise, you're being really intentional on how you connect. How you connect with your community,
Right.
which I know is really
exactly.
important to you.
Yes.
Giving back, how you connect with your fellow classmates. Like you talked about kind of hanging out with your roommate in the hammocks and just connecting out there. And then the connection with mom.
Yep.
Yeah, the connection with your mom,
Yeah.
which is really, really cool.
Yes,
Which is
thank
really
you.
cool. And so Orlando, just same thing for you. When you heard connect in 2024 for us, any initial thoughts about kind of that word and how what it meant to you?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I love what I do. Connect for me, is getting, our agents, to have that connection more with our customers, for retention, for loyalty, bringing those things out in the customers, those agents, definitely can do so much for the customers, because we all want to be able to, first and foremost, be treated the same way we want to be treated, right? So we want to make sure that we're giving that to our customers. For me, I want to connect with my agents in a way where I'm doing more listening to them, right? Giving them that empowerment, whereas they can talk to me, speak to me, connect to me in every way possible. And we can all do what we're supposed to do, like be our greater than it is.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. And I mean, Sam Bloom, shout out to Sam Bloom and to Wes and to Anita. We see the weekly stats and how we're connecting with our customers.
Yes.
And so thank you for that. Well done on those connection results.
Yes. Thank
So,
you.
Kaiya, last year
Yes,
you called your shot on this Chancellor's list.
I did.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot here. Like,
Yes.
what are you planning right now as you think about the third year? I mean, is there something above Chancellor's list? If there is, I didn't get it. What's the plan for the third year?
There's not anything above the Chancellor's
Okay,
list,
good.
but
Good
the
to know.
plan is to keep that good work up.
Yep.
Continue to be on the Chancellor's list. My junior year is actually nursing. Like, this is when I start taking nursing classes. So just going with an open mind, be ready to learn, be ready to. I love learning new stuff every day. So that's really what I'm looking forward to, and just having those aha moments, like you mentioned.
An aha moment.
Yes.
Okay, so the goal, Mom, you're hearing it. This is she's gonna maintain the Chancellor's list,
There we
all
go.
A's, which is pretty amazing.
Yes.
And continue to be open to listening to and hearing more about some of these aha moments.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank
I love
you.
that. So as a nurse, just scrubs, like, is there? I see a lot of variation. Tell me, what's the story on like picking out the different colored scrubs? Like, what's up with that?
Good question. I know specifically when I was doing clinicals for my CNA, a specific hospital like burgundy scrubs with me CNA, maybe darker colored blue with me surgeon. Don't quote me on these. I don't know specific.
But you're saying that there's
but
some method
certain-
to the madness
yes,
on the colors.
Certain colors may
sense.
have certain titles,
Yeah.
jobs. Some hospitals don't do that though. Sometimes you can just wear whatever scrubs you want.
Yeah.
And I know specifically for my job, we have like days for the residents where we dress up. So say it's October, we might wear pink all
Okay.
month. Or we might have spirit weeks where you can wear crazy, so certain things,
Yeah.
certain days. Yeah.
See, nurses are like that. Just like CX has a lot of fun.
Yes.
Nurses can have fun too. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Second time winning the Founder Scholarship Fund.
Yeah.
When I think about the fund, and this, and how it all came together, I say this. I don't know that there could be a better example of someone who embraces all of the things that we look for in a winner.
Thank
Like
you.
someone who is determined, who's curious, who's giving back in the community, and someone who's going to impact and drive impact into our communities.
Yes.
And we all know that nurses and first being there, caring for caring for people, like what a valuable and admirable just career profession to kind of align yourself with.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
just want to say that congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Mom. First of all, it's so good to see you on Stories from the River.
It's good
Yes,
to see you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean, I love seeing Orlanda here. I remember back to our Statesville Ave days. Like, so now we're here in a podcast studio.
We are here
Celebrating
Yes.
your daughter and all of her achievements.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I look forward to doing this again. If the station picks us up for season 3,
Yes.
we will be back next year.
I'm
the
excited.
Aggies will have won more games.
Yes, we're planning it.
We'll hear more about your community involvement.
Yes.
But final thoughts. So I'm gonna throw it to both of you. Advice to folks that want to apply, or anything else that you'd want to tell our listeners about this upcoming year for you.
Advice to the listeners. I think I mentioned it last year. Confidence. I cannot go anywhere without confidence, being head on strong, knowing that you can do it, and just do it. Get it done. I think confidence comes with a lot of things, but one thing I know is that when I have confidence, I know that once I put my mind to it, it's gonna get done.
It's gonna get done.
Yeah.
I love that. and Mom, any advice or closing comments that you would give parents who are contemplating this Founder Scholarship Fund for their kids or even for themselves?
Yes. My word for this year is definitely intentional. So I say be intentional, support your kids, definitely support them, have conversations. Those are very important because young minds can kind of, go fast, and I mean go fast. So as a parent, being there to pace it, help them through their thoughts is really good. For someone trying to get that scholarship, go for it. Just go for it. And again, just be intentional.
Love
Be
that.
intentional.
Love that. Well, thank you guys so much to all of our listeners. Thank you for tuning in. What a treat to sit here today with our two-time winner, Kaiya McDonald,
Thank you.
going back to A&T for her third year in nursing in Orlando. Thanks again for all you do for us. One of our strongest leaders in our customer experience team. So thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day.
Thanks for listening to Stories from the River. To check out more episodes, visit storiesfromtheriver.com. Join us again next week, and remember to like, rate, and subscribe to the podcast.